Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with the Chicago Business Today Midday Report. Preparations for the NATO summit continue, and now some downtown workers are being told to dress down to avoid being targeted by protesters. Tenants at least two office buildings on Wacker Drive got a memo encouraging them not to suit up and instead to don protester camouflage at work in a couple weeks. Our Ryan Ori wrote about it today. Ryan, how concerned are some of these places in terms of dressing down, looking like a protester? How pervasive might this be?
Well, we've seen some memos from employers in some of those buildings that have recommended it as a possible step. I don't think you're going to see the entire city do it. I think a lot of companies are going to try to just keep business as usual, but it's just one thing that's been thrown out there at some places as an option. Everyone's
got their own strategy. You also talked in the article about some companies that are just going to shut down, closing up shop. Who'd you talk to about that?
Yeah, there's some, particularly some bank branches downtown that are going to close in certain locations. They're not going to close all their locations, just ones that they think could be in the middle of protests and problems. There are offices that'll have people work from home or shut down for a day or two, but I don't think it's going to be a matter of the whole downtown area just shutting down.
We keep checking the pulse of businesses around here and relates to the NATO summit. What's the general response that you've found in terms of whether companies think having the summit here is worth it?
Well, I think a lot of businesses are preparing for the worst, but not necessarily expecting it. I think they'd rather overreact initially and over-prepare as opposed to getting surprised and not being able to react in time. I haven't talked to anybody who is expecting, just a total catastrophe, but they're just planning in case something bad happens.
So are you going to be wearing a suit in 2 weeks?
Yeah, my tie-dye shirt is at the dry cleaners, but it will be ready in time.
Me too. All right, Ryan, thanks.
Okay.